is back with Saturday night's main event. This just been concluded for Fort Wayne, Indianapolis. Parker will not be able to join tonight. He told me this before the show earlier today. So if I repeat my words, then that's the issue. Because I'm really, every time I'm on camera, there's usually an issue when I'm like always repeating my words, and it's been kind of an issue for me. It's like, I don't know, but it's an issue. But yeah, we're gonna get right to these matches, and I'm gonna talk about something else as well. Like, how would you say this? What's this? Hmm. So I was looking on Instagram earlier this week. Um, we need to talk. We need to talk about the world title reigns that are like. And I'm gonna show you guys on my main Instagram page. I really gotta start using that more, but I don't interact with it at all. It's just, but let's see. First off, my friend is from Indianapolis, and she was a she was at Saturday Night's main events earlier today during the live show, and her poster, surprisingly, she got featured on WWE television. Now, I'm not sure how she reacted to it, but we gotta talk about the news here. So let's let's start for like this week because there's a well this thing I think this thing started Wednesday. Okay, so let's talk about the news real quick before we head to these matches and how what my thoughts about it. So the first one is about the WWE fumble. So like Jordan Grace, Julia, and Stephanie back here. Now, do I have my opinions about this? Yes. Only two out of the three have already fumbled in WWE. Now, I say this because Julia has been wasted on a WWE television for since moving to the main roster. They put her as U.S. Championship, but it wasn't enough because booking for SmackDown, it's terrible. But we're gonna get to that part soon. The same thing for Jordan Grace. Now I've been watching these the horsewoman for WWE. These three these three superstars they have potential for WWE, but I've said for two out of three, I mean these two. So these two are like the worst out of the WWE fumble because again they are on SmackDown, and SmackDown is becoming one of the worst show, in my opinion, one of the worst shows yet to mankind. Now I am not lying when I say about this because I've been watching SmackDown since the day I returned in 2018. Only 2022, no, the 2020 to 2024, those were the best times in WWE. But ever since TKO took over and it wasn't that good anymore. It's just became like the most forgettable brand in all of WWE. But back to note here for Julia, they gave her the U.S. Championship, but they fumbled her for a few months. Jordan Grace, for some reason, when she was how do you say this? When she was in an injury, well, when she returned, she only had like one match during her return, and she lost to Tiffany Stratton months, like 2 months ago or a month ago. And then now she's in WWE main event, so with pop potential, she might get released. Another one is this. How in the world did Ludwig Kaiser get arrested for a battery charge? Now I've seen like the little rumor thingy going on that's making out in the elevator. I don't know what that means. Like Ludwig, Like, I have nothing to say about this thing at all. To be honest, yeah, I'll just say is like when I heard about that Lube got arrested for battery, it's complicated. To be honest, it's complicated. Okay, and then another one. This is the final one of the. This is the final one. So, anyone who's watching the stream right now, if you guys heard about the rumors about potentially Baron Corbin will make his return to WWE, because I've been seeing news lately about that happening. And look, as much as I care about Baron Corbin, he's like one of the cooler wrestlers, and also he has one of the most incredible theme. Now, Bring the Darkness is one of my favorite themes, and I also use that for my call. Okay, yes, it's nighttime here. It's like 10. It's almost like 11 o'clock here. But yes, Maddie, I think you should watch more of the WWE news, like for SK Wrestling. Um, but back to note here about Baron Corbin's return. I'm not sure when if he's gonna return. I have no idea, but I'm hoping if they. Yeah, I said it. It's almost 11. It's almost 11 here. So yeah, like I was saying, if Baron Corbin does make his return, WWE has to use him right. Actually, bring the lone wolf gimmick back entirely and make him win championships this time. Now, you guys seen him as a mid card championship for the United States Championship and Tag Team Championship, of course. But this guy has not won a world title in WWE. Now, they could have used him more on NXT to make him win the NXT Championship instead of making him being sent to the SmackDown roster. At least do something good for him, to be honest. And then the fourth one, this is actually the final one I was supposed to talk to you guys about. Hey, you guys know that it's been 31 to 32 days since the both world championships. They have no plan for these world championships for the women's division mostly, because they haven't got any title defenses. Well, Rhea Ripley's getting her first title defense, but this was like 2 days ago posted. No no build up for well build up for these superstars in the rivalries, but there is no, and I mean no booking process for these title defenses, because Liv Morgan has been walking around for 33 days now. 33 days now. No title defenses. Just she's just getting squashed with the world championship. It's like TKO has taken over and they're making these championships much worse from here. And that's in my opinion. If TKO is doing terrible, they need to take off that brand because it's starting to get annoying, and the fumbling for these superstars is going to get much worse from here going forward. Now, I can't say much, but this is just getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. But yeah, that's everything that we need to talk about as well. Let's get right into these matches. Oh, jeez, this is right. There we go. So, first match: Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair versus Jake. Alexa, shut up. My stupid Echo Dot is always gonna. I need to find a way to turn that off. Or at least put it under red. Do not disturb. Jay Cargill versus Chen versus BFAB. But let me say this first. Um, Jay Cargill, Meechin, and BFAB surprisingly put a tribute to Michael Jackson for Smooth Criminal and Billie Jean. Now, someone could have made something for like the Thrill playlist, but at least for Smooth Criminal and Billie Jean. Now, those songs are great, and you gotta find your inner Michael Jackson. They found their inner Michael Jackson with cosplay tonight. Surprising tribute to them. But as you guys know, Team Jade has won this match and putting the advantage to Clash in Italy in just a few days on Sunday. But so, what are my thoughts in this match? My thoughts are this was a pretty decent match to kick things off, and during Charlotte's entrance, I did mention before that my friend was featured in WWE television. Her face wasn't revealed though. It was just the poster that she created. She actually did tell tell me about the poster earlier today. I don't know that I have a photo for it, but if I now you guys gonna see the green screen. If I can move it, can I not move it? Okay, I can't. But yeah, this is the poster that was featured on WWE Live television tonight. This is her poster. This is my friend's poster that she showed me earlier today on Instagram. Surprisingly, I wasn't expecting her to be in the front row tonight. It was kind of unexpected because she's usually like in the other rows around the area, but I'm surprised she actually got featured on WWE TV. So it's gonna be a surprising memory for her when she sees the posts and stuff, or when she posts it on Instagram. But back to the match here. Good match to kick things off for Saturday night's main events. Now I wasn't expecting for Jade's team to win. I was expecting Rhea to win for the advantage as well. But knowing her at Clash in Italy, Rhea Ripley is going to retain the women's championship at Clash in Italy. And I'm going to tell you that those Italy crowds are going to be amazing. Those crowds are going to be popping. All right, next match. Becky for the Soul Ruka. Now the ending part was confusing for me because this ended in a referee's decision for a DQ. No, I don't. Go back to my floor after this. Um, DQ, but surprisingly, Jessica Carr made her decision and gave Soul Ruka the win. Now that was a pretty smart move, but I'm gonna say this: this match is really fast paced and a confusing ending. So I really do not have much to say about this match, and that's in my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about this match, but now we got Soul Ruka versus Becky Lynch for the IC Championship at Clash of Italy. I'm hope I don't think Soul Ruka should win the match. At least give her like a showcase. Now she is a good champion. She has done her thing on NXT, becoming a double champ. But I wonder, will Soul Ruka win her first championship in Italy? Sorry, not mostly since we're going to Italy class and everyone's gonna do the little wave motion inside the arena. I'm hoping they do that. I'm hoping that. But yeah, I have nothing to say for this match, but I can't wait for Clash in Italy. It's gonna be amazing. Amazing. So next match, Penta versus Ethan Page. And there's the sequence. I I'm gonna say it later, but Penta won this match. Now, one of my thoughts in this match for the IC Championship. Now, this was a pretty good match, but the pounds on the table that Ethan Page has delivered to Penta, that was insane, and I wasn't expecting that at all. But for the Intercontinental Championship, that that was good. That was good. But I do not. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I do not like Ethan Page. I never liked him since the day I first met him on WWE. But I'm glad Penta retained his championship tonight. And let's see how his reign's gonna be like going forward. I think he hasn't got the title defense at WrestleMania, so it's been like no, it's been a month since his last title defense. But next match is for the women's championship. As you guys know, and Brie Bella versus the Irresistible Forces, Nia Jackson, Lash Legend. The Total Divas won this match and retained their championships. My thoughts on this match, pretty good match, but this was a pretty good match. So like nothing to say about this match at all. But the sequence heading to this match, we're gonna see a showcase of the OGs from now. Now the reason why I say that Paige and Brie Bella are like the total divas, as you guys know, if you guys didn't watch Total Divas back in the days when WWE was at its peak. You guys know what we're talking about because these two would be featured on some episodes on Total Divas, and it was a funny show for like personal life reasons. But yeah, I have nothing to say for this match. But let's get to the next match, the World Tag Team Championship, the Vision versus the Street Profits. The Vision retained their championships, but the pounds on what Angelo did tonight with the pounds against Braun Breaker, I was not expecting that. That was pretty insane for what Angelo has done tonight here in Indianapolis. Now this match is chaotic, but I'm surprised that Seth Rollins hasn't came out. But my brother said something about this is gonna be a 3-way tag at a Clash in Italy. The Street Profits and Seth versus the Vision. Now I'm not sure how this will last, but this is gonna be that will be an interesting match to add to the card. But I can't say for sure. And is that Nate? I can tell that's Nate. But seriously, that was a pretty good. This was a pretty good match to main event. This is the first main event on Saturday night's main event to actually main event the tag team championship in like a while. Been over like what three, maybe four tag. I knew it. You keep watching, Slick. Keep watching. But seriously, I don't know when was the last time the tag team championship was booked for a Saturday night's main event for a main event scene. But this match was pretty good in my opinion. Oh gosh, my nose is like itching right now. Sheesh. But yeah, I have nothing to say about. But this was a pretty good main event. I dude, Nate, Nate, it's 12 p.m. in your area. The show started around 8 p.m. in my area, 10 a.m. in your area. This guy's gonna get on my nerves, and knowing he's probably gonna. Of course, it's over. But yeah, he's throwing me off. But I'm saying is this is a good match, but knowing the build up, it's probably gonna lead to like more deadly scenes happening to the world championship position and future world championship for Braun Breaker. Now I can't say for sure, but I'm hoping what they're doing for Clash of Italy. I don't know what they're gonna do on Memorial Day special for Monday Night Raw, but we'll see what heads down the road for these matches. Now it could be potential matches, rematches, but I can't say for sure. But that's every card that we have. I know. I'm just hoping that they actually do Clash in Italy right, though. That's that's the main thing, because it's an international crowd, and I'm hoping to do this right. Because if May doesn't, I don't think May, in my opinion, this year. Let's see, will it have like a match of the month? Because nothing has been happening recently. I can't say for sure. So I'm gonna. I'm sorry. This has to be short for tonight, and I know Parker is not here, but I'm hoping next week he will be here. I'm gonna talk to him about Clash in Italy, and we're gonna go right down the news about his opinions about the four things that happened or what's sent to him on Instagram. But we'll see what goes down the road. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the HeavyClash WrestlePod. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys leave a like in the videos, and I'm gonna try to work on a new My Rise video soon. Maybe later on this week or next week, but we'll see what goes down the road. Until then, this is Elijah here, and we're gonna be out for the Heavy Class WrestlePod, and I'll see you guys for